Nick, today I will never watch anime. What is this?
Watch Attack on Titan, please. Don't hit me with the NPC anime is gay bullshit.
Oh my
OSP.
gosh.
Best writing I've ever experienced and has an extreme level of depth to its show. It
Shut
surpassed
the
Breaking
fuck
Bad as my
up.
fave show ever. You should give it a shot. Very geopolitical and tackles quality ideals within religion,
Oh
family
my
hierarchy,
gosh.
politics, and more.
I'm not watching cartoons, dummy. I'm not watching Japanese cartoons. I'll just never.
How do these people not know how to talk to Nick? Why wouldn't you just say, watch AOT, it's based, it's fun, it's cool, there's cool fighting or whatever. Extreme level of depth, surpassing Breaking Bad is my favorite show. Very geopolitical. This is like you guys recommending Andor to me. Like you haven't figured out yet that the only thing that's going to make me watch Andor is saying like, yeah, it's a really good show. People in chat are like, no, you don't get it. It's good, but it's also really leftist. And I'm like, oh my God, I just put it back another year.
That's just something I'll never do. I'm sure it is very good. I'm not watching Japanese cartoons. It would be mortifying. I'm going to sit here talking about Attack on Titan. It's a cartoon about giant monsters or something. No, but it's actually about religion. Shut up, dude. How are you not embarrassed to talk about that? You watch Attack on Titan?
Virtue signaling.
What I used to say about NGE is that the real red pill choice is Kaworu. I used to say the real red pill choice.
Wow, really? Back when he was true to himself. Give me the real Nick Fuentes, okay? Not this fake, not this made it, not this forgot where he came from Nick Fuentes, okay?
Choice is that, but in light of the Catboy thing, I can't make jokes like that anymore because then people are like, "Oh, Masato is not very feminine. She's very boisterous and aggressive and domineering." And what I will say in defense of Kaworu is this. There is something to be said. Not about, look, there is something to be said because it wasn't homosexual. Not until Rebuild 3, the Rebuild movie, the third one, did it get a little bit weird.
Oh, he's got opinions on the rebuilds. He's got opinions on the you're so fake now. You're so fake now, Nick. Come on. You got to own up to
What I will say, there is...
I mean, you two have opinion on the rebuilds? Yeah, but I don't pretend to not watch anime. I do watch anime.
something about the male bond. Now, obviously, Democrats and Jews and homosexuals themselves, this is an important point, have made an attempt to take all male bonding and male relationships and create this gay paranoia, this gay suspicion. And what this does is it undermines the ability of men to form friendships and bonds with each other. This is real, okay? Now, the red pill there with Kaworu is to say Kaworu, in some ways, understood Shinji better than Masato, better than Asuka. Now, Rei and Shinji have a
Well, that's not the red pill take. That's the text of the show. That Kaworu understood Shinji better in an instant than anyone else in his life. That's not the that's established in the text of the show.
Complementarity in being a boy and a girl, and Rei obviously has this thing where she is descended from what is it? She comes from Shinji's mom, and I don't remember all the esoteric stuff. She's from Lilith or what this thing, the first collision. I don't remember all the details, but there is the complementarity.
Oh, Shinji's begun. He's begun the third collision. It's starting. Yeah, he's pretending he doesn't know. He's like, he realizes he's in too deep now, and he's like, yeah. Anyway, that's why the Jews don't want you to know Kaworu was the best pick. Anyway, there's this woman called Lilith. I don't remember the third hit. It happens. There's a spear.
The esoteric complementarity in the movie, but the complementarity between Rei and Shinji as boy and girl, which is intrinsic, but in some ways, Kaworu understands Shinji in a different way, and you might say a better way, because they're men. Now, that doesn't mean that there was any funny business in the series, in the rebuild, the third rebuild.
There was some funny business in the series, Nick. There was some funny business in the series. It was pretty like naked bath blushing he. There was come on, Nick. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
The movie, it got a little bit uncomfortable, but that's the red pill there. And I used to say this. It was uncontroversial, and then the Catboy Cammy thing came out, and then it's like, oh, now you can't make any jokes. Now you can't make jokes, even if there's a point to it, even if there's a very prescient point to be made there.
He's so fake now. He's so fake now. He's going deeper into the closet.
Like, who does that? My dad would like beat me up if I watched that. He wouldn't, but like, it goes to show that your dads were not like that, because like I would just be mortified to be participating in that. Yeah, I watch anime. No, I do not. I will never watch anime.
Junior 35 cent $20.
So fake. As if his audience doesn't also all watch anime. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand what, like, the boomer conspiracy people are with Joe Rogan, or they're with Candace Owens or whatever. The esoteric, like, hyper online Strasserite, you know, relatively politically undifferentiated, irony poisoned, generally millennial or Gen Z Nazis are with you. They all watch anime. Why are you posturing? I know why. It's because he's embarrassed that he has so much in common with his audience. I would feel the same way, to be honest. Other Nick anime stuff? I'm sorry, how much is there of this? Other Nick anime stuff? Come on. Oh my god, how far back are you people going?
What was
Jesus.
that scary game that came out, the school one? With the one that came out recently.
Doki Doki?
Yes, Doki
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 Doki?
Literature Club.
Corrects the pronunciation.
The one that I liked from that one was the short one with the pink hair. I like
Yeah,
that.
well, that's because you're gay.
Wow, ouch. No.
Man, it's been his whole life, man. It's kind of f***ed up if you think about it. Oh man. He's gotta move to Brooklyn. He needs to.
No, I think it's because I have good taste, actually. I think if you like the tall goth one, I think you're the gay one. So
Christ. Fellas, is it gay to like women? Well, a little bit at least. It's gay to open your heart up. Some Indian guy at my school unironically likes Nick Fuentes. Yeah, Nick Fuentes probably has a more racially diverse audience than I do. Seriously, overt white supremacism appeals very strongly to people who want to be white because they're not. People who are actually white don't tend to care as much, you know? It's like people who are Indian but think they're from they're the descendants of the Raj, or Latin Americans, or, you know, Filipino people or whatever. I don't know. It's crazy out there. Grass is greener on the other side in a way. Think of it kind of how a lot of men very loudly have opinions on how women should be, both in a positive and a negative sense, you know? Like, guys will be really misogynistic, but or also they'll be really performatively feminist, you know? People like to claim space over a domain that they're not, like, categorized as part of. You know, they want to feel like they're part of the in-group. You have something you want to tell us? Yeah, I'm white. Also, Kawaru's bond with Shinji had nothing to do with them both being boys. The gendered element of the dynamic was irrelevant. Kawaru could have been anything. Completely irrelevant. Presumably, Anno decided to make Kawaru a boy because Anno's, like, relatively woke by, I mean, like, 90s Japanese standards or whatever, to demonstrate that the connection they had was on a deeper level than mere, you know, gender or sex or whatever. It's probably whiter than that, even. Isn't his bond? They just want to... No! It's that Kawaru was the first person to actually listen to Shinji. Rei is unapproachable and can't be spoken to and doesn't have, like, normal human emotions. Asuka's dealing with her own shit. And Misato's doing this weird, like, dual, like, caregiver big sister dynamic that she puts a front up for in an effort to keep Shinji mentally stable enough to pilot the goddamn mech. Kawaru is the only one who eyeballed Shinji right away and was like, you know, I think what you need is a person who will actually listen to you and earnestly, straightforwardly express emotional interest in you. Everyone else was playing a game. Misato was being disingenuous with her intentions. Asuka is too mentally ill to care about anything. And Rei's blob clone, okay? Spoilers. F you. Watch Eva, you know? Kawaru was the only person who had their head on straight well enough to sit there and talk to Shinji and just straightforwardly, earnestly express interest. It's about it's the hedgehog's dilemma. Watch the show. It's about your ability to connect with people. Kawaru wasn't afraid of connecting to Shinji because Kawaru was a mother angel. So Kawaru didn't mind the emotional intimacy of a direct connection because he's literally like a higher being. That's why Shinji was scared by the interactions, but nonetheless entranced by them. And Kawaru was straightforward in a way that Misato, Rei, and Asuka and Gendo couldn't be. I'm lost, Dunk. Wrong, the show's about how cool big robots are. That's pretty facts, yeah. You're talking like Nick Fuentes? No, because if I was a tourist like Nick Fuentes, I would be saying that the reason Shinji and Kaworu got along so well is because of their boy energy or some gay closeted shit. Some like deeply closeted, weird leading shit like that, you know? Who the watches Evangelion and they're like, well, the reason Kaworu got along with Shinji is because they're both boys and he's gay. As if Shinji isn't clearly interested in multiple women. Jesus Christ. He can be bi, mind you. Yes, he can be bi. That is allowed. He's definitely bi. Can you explain to me how this impacts Israel? God willing, Israel sunk in the second impact, okay? They weren't even around for the third. Tired, Glass Israel, Wired. I hope Israel was flooded during second impact.